All right, Leo, here we go. Stop number 5 in my 12-stop Zodiac fly through the Leo soap opera for August 2026. Let's cut the deck. Let's get a theme energy. Come on. Let's see what this person's doing. I didn't get a chance to do a Leo soap opera this month, I don't think. I apologize. 7 of Swords. What else is new? Somebody. Our theme energy, of course. It's the Leo soap opera. It's bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit. Underneath that is the 6 of Pentacles. I think I'm going to take a pass on Steve's viewer. I'm happy in my life. It's the usual crap. I think this person is a genius at finding a way to balance bullshit. I'm going to go one more. The 6 of Swords in. It's easier for them just to stay where they are. Right? Something about their past keeps them tied. I think in the Leo soap opera, and I just feel this way. I could be off. You just might need to catch my drift. But I feel like there's too many family ties here. A family is a wonderful thing. And sometimes it's not. And in a lot of cases, even if it's a good family, it's not good if it holds you back. It's not good if there's too much of it. Too much control, too much whatever. It's what I call a family that's more like a cult than a family. It's supposed to lift you up. It's supposed to give you support. It's supposed to be unconditional. But yet, my observations, in most of them, there's a shit ton of conditions put on it. Well, you can't do that. You have to stay here. That sounds like a fucking condition to me. You know, it is what it is. This person here, regardless of what you think, there's too many. There's too many ties that keeps them tied to where they are. Like a dog chained up in the backyard. It might be family. It might be a marriage that they hate to a family that a divorce would look bad to the public or something. There's a lot of popular people, popular energies here. It doesn't have to be a celebrity or something like that. It could be politician family, something along those lines. Daddy's the mayor, you know. My father-in-law is the mayor. I can't divorce so-and-so. You know, oh, fuck me. You know, again, just catch my drift. Obviously, I'm not being literal for you. If I am, God help you. Never marry into a political family. Oh, fucking hell. Let's see where we go. Too many optics to keep up in those types of situations. I've dealt with people that have been in those situations. It's just that all the shit. The list of shit they can't do would fill a New York City phone book. You know, the list of shit they can do could fit on one Post-it note. You know, it's like, oh God. All right, here we go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's see where we go. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You know, I'm not a fucking time lord. It all wanted to come back, but there's a reading attached to it. 6 of Pentacles is our overall energy. We'll go one deeper to the 6 of Swords. It's still all there. This person here would love nothing more than to give to you, but they got to take a pass on it. The 6 of Swords, because of the ties that bind. I don't know what it is. It's a big risk for this person to come towards you. We'll find out. We got a reading on the flip here. So let's find out. We're going to clarify with the Light Seer, which randomly at the bottom has a Queen of Pentacles. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's where our Cancerian reading ended on the final message. That's very nice. It's a nice energy. You know, you're very important to this person. Okay, I can say that. Here's how they feel about you. Here's how they see you, what they think about you. And here's a potential final outcome for you here in August, which could stretch all the way up through about the equinox toward the end of September. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm not a time lord. I'll clarify whatever I think needs clarifying. Let's just go. How do they feel about you? I'm telling you, I think they feel a lot. 7 Swords, yeah, they deny it a lot. Sure, of course that's going to come back. The Ace of Wands, a lot of passion. You're definitely in their spank bank. I'm going to tell you that right now, no doubt. I mean, if this person, if those ties that bind, all those fucking roots right there, that I got to give Steve's viewer a pass. If that's somebody they're banging, they're thinking about you the whole time. I will tell you that. That is pointing to the ceiling. I'm going to tell you right now. What's red with the 7 Swords? Yeah, Temperance. The truth. You know, again, somebody here, they know they're lying to themselves. They know they're full of shit. They know that they're trapped. They know that they're stuck. They know that they made some bad decisions, and they're feeling it in August. They're feeling it. They might feel like they want to break free. There's healing through truth energy here. Absolutely. All right? Somebody's might be waiting for the right moment to break free and hopes you can be patient. Okay? All of that would appear here. But as far as how they feel about you, it's an Ace of Wands. They popping off kind of energy. It's a lot of passion. Okay? A lot. But they have to deny that for those ties that bind. There's some sort of optics here. And there always has been in the Leo soap opera. And again, it doesn't matter. Your person doesn't have to be married to a political family or be a part of one or famous or something like that. It doesn't matter. They could be a manager at the local Stop and Shop. There's an image that goes with that. Anytime you're in a position of authority or anytime whatever, there's a long list of things you can't do, right? I mean, I'm just saying. There's something that limits this person. Okay? Can we just phrase it in a general way? Because there's thousands of people watching. There's something that limits this person. So they have to deny it for now. They keep telling themselves for now. But they secretly feel that that's a lie, which then secretly gets them passionate about thinking of a way. It's this endless loop with this person. All right? The good news for you is your connection, the cycle of your connection is extremely fast. I mean, it's like 2 weeks on the top side. It is the fastest spinning cycle of any of the connections in the soulmate cycle, of any of the angles. Okay? On planets speak, your connection is Mercury, very close to the sun, goes around 88 days, as opposed to the Earth, a little further out, 365.254 or something, blah, blah, blah. You know, there you go. How do they feel about you? Oh, how do they see you? I mean, the Hierophant, yeah, marriage material. And the Star. You're the one they should be with. Look, you're the one they want. This is 3D energy. This is what they think about while you're in the spank bank. I mean, or just in general, this is what they think about you. Look, it's everything I told you. I said, relax. You're aces to this person. You're the shit. Okay? They know they made a mistake here. But when you have ties that bind, like I said, I gave the example of people I've known that have married into political families and things like that, or been a part of prominent families, we'll say. There's a New York City-sized phone book list of things you cannot do. And the things you can do would fit on a Post-it note. And I mean one of those mini ones, not the big yellow ones. Right? That's too big. This person here, you're their dream. You're their dream love. In fact, you may even, if you ever shared your retirement plans or something with this person, your retirement plans match with theirs perfectly. I mean, it's right on, you know. I mean, all that kind of stuff. I'm just riffing on the energy, but you catch my drift with the Hierophant long term and the Star, right? You're their fucking dream. You're the one they should be with. They just can't. There's this can't word. Not yet. But again, this person lies to themselves in order to stay where they are, because they have to stay where they are. These ties that bind, these roots, they have to give you a pass for now because of these roots. It's too much. It's too much. All right? Potential final outcome for you. It's red with that. You're learning. You're figuring it out. It's a Page of Pentacles. The final outcome for you is my Page of Pentacles, my student. It might result in communication. It can. I'm going to give you the energy here. All right? So don't get disappointed when I say, well, I don't want to learn something, Steve. I got you. You're learning something right now about the ties that bind here with this person and why maybe they stay put, why maybe they don't reach out, why maybe they don't even like your tweets or your twats. All right? Why they don't visit your TikTok. I don't know. That's one thing. The other thing, they might reach out. They're nervous to do it, but they might reach out in a meek sort of way. It'd be very sudden if they did, and in a moment where they were hot for you. Okay? Right? Or, I won't even say or, I'll say and or, they're spying. This person, when they get hot for you, you're learning something right now, so pay attention, student. When this person is hot for you, when their passion is up, when they hate where they are, they spy on you. They're watching you. They are there, I promise you, and you know they are. That's not the barn owl, that's the Page of Pentacles. Okay? That's the best you can take away from all this, is everything I've told you. I'm giving it to you straight. I think the universe is giving it to you straight right here. All right? what the specific situation is. There's thousands of people watching. I'll tell you the same thing I told the Cancerian reading, which you probably watched because it's an all signs reading. I wish you were one person sitting across from me for August energy. I'd have some terrific advice, but I don't think I'm too far off the mark here. If you're willing to lateral think a little bit and catch my drift, rather than take me literally, I mean, if nothing else, if you want some hope, and you want some, this is incredible. I have not seen, if you watch my readings, right, especially if you get the extendeds and we pull the pyramids at the end on you, if you're doing great, how other people see you, right? If other people are doing bad and you're doing great, 9 times out of 10 in how other people see you, some sort of they resent you come up or something like that, right? This person's doing shitty. You're their only hope. You're their fucking Obi-Wan, okay? And this is how this is how they see you. They really do need you. There's no resentment. There's no jealousy for the freedom you have. There's none of that. It's just amazing. They know they're lying to themselves, too. They're aware of it. Okay. I mean, I don't even know what to pull on here. I don't even know what's necessary. I'm going to pull on the passion. I'm going to do it. All right, because you're pretty high up on a pedestal in this person's mind here. You're that Queen of Pentacles. It's beautiful energy. That's how you're reflecting in this reading. It's my reading. So, when the universe gives me a Queen of Pentacles, I like the Queen of Pentacles. I don't find too many flaws with the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see where we go. Ace of Wands, tell me about it. Tell me about it. What do we get here? Ace of Pentacles crossing the Ace of Wands. I mean, that was once a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you're top of the pops. Do I have to put it any differently than that? What's on top here? The 10 of Pentacles. They fantasize about having you in their life, you guys being friends, what you would have done, what they would do, what you would have done had they married you instead, or if they were with you instead. There's a whole lot of dreaming, a whole lot of fucking fantasy here. Why is that here? The 3 of Wands, and they go, God, I wish I could go towards them. I wish I could swim those waters. I wish I could, right? Maybe I can find a way. Oh, I'm just fooling myself, right? Oh, look at that. That's the next card out on top. That was the next card out. And right when I said, oh, I'm just fooling myself. Yeah. This person knows they fucked up. In this position, right there, they know they fucked up. All right? Steve said, get a leather jacket. I got a bomber jacket. Oh, no, that's not what he meant. All right, somebody fucked up here. Okay? I mean, my God. I don't even need these. I'm going to pull the final outcome. Well, you know what? It's come up twice. Let's pull on the lies. We don't have to. Well, we'll do it anyway, and then we'll get to the final outcome, and we'll get out of here. This reading, this Leo soap opera update is a 411 for you. Okay? I think the universe is trying to make sure that some of you already do, but for the majority of you, it wants to make sure that you're aware of what's going on here. It's got nothing to do with you. And it's not about providing you false hope, because if I wanted to do that, I'd say, well, that's communication, right? You can make any card communication. People love communication, that fucking word on fucking YouTube tarot readings. I mean, yeah, it is. They might. But that's not the primary energy there. The universe wants you to know some things. You're learning some things here about how they feel. You're learning that, hey, they are spying. Especially when they get hot for you, especially when they start dreaming about how much they fucked up and you should be in their life. And how can I maybe make this happen? They want to know what you're doing. They're still there, okay? They're still there. And because of that, for some of you, it's been a long time. They've realized that soul connection is real. Otherwise, they wouldn't still be there. They understand that logic. They may lie to themselves and say they don't, but they have to on some level. When you're stuck, when the things you can't do would fill a New York City phone book, and the things you can do would fill a mini Post-it note, and that'd be about all you need, you have to lie to yourself. You have to live in a bubble of illusion and delusion, right? 7 Swords, tell me about it. You're getting that information. The Wheel of Fortune. They feel one thing and tell themselves another thing. They have to flip it. All right, with some sort of false truth. But they keep an eye on you. You can see the spying right there. You see the little one eye on the fox? Yeah, they do. They keep an eye on you. What's on top? Look at that. Look at that. That's a Page of Pentacles. That's a Page of Pentacles. They spy. I'm telling you right now, and then they lie to themselves, I can't do it, whatever. They might diminish you in it. Oh, this person's crazy in the Hermit. They feel that it's everything I told you while I was shuffling. I don't know why I'm your 30,000th favorite. I'm shuffling the cards. I'm talking. I'm reading the energy, and that's what comes out. They watch you. They know you're there. They probably have figured out by now that you're soulmates. And then they have to lie to themselves about that. It's everything I said. All right, let's pull on the Page of Pentacles. 30,000th favorite. It's fucking crazy. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. All right, here we go. Page of Pentacles. Why is it here? Final outcome for my viewers. What do we get? It's crossed by the Queen of Wands. This person spies on you when they get hot for you, when they get attracted to you. They're extremely attracted to you. Here's all the things you're learning, okay? If you didn't already know. The Six of Wands, this person, again, thinks it would have been great if you were friends, if you were in each other's lives, if you could hang out, if they had met you before they met whatever is tying their binds, if it's a family that doesn't like you, they think it'd be great if you guys could be friends. It'd be great. Wouldn't it be nice? It's my Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice? Right? It's perfect. Why is that here? The World. Wouldn't it be nice if things were different? That's why they spy. And there's 9 cups right there. I mean, I rest my case. All right, the World right here. One era ending, another era beginning. And this World is read with the Three of Wands, which is one era ending and another beginning. Wouldn't it be nice, you know? Wouldn't it be nice if I'd listened to Steve when he said leather jacket and I didn't misunderstand and get a bomber? You know, I mean, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if you guys were in each other's lives? Wouldn't it be nice if they could travel with you, if they could go in a new direction with you, if they could have you in their life, if they could change their life? They spy like a motherfucker. They probably realize that's because a lot of time has passed. You're soulmates now. They probably have to deny that. When they think about you, you're the star and you're their hope. You're their fucking Obi-Wan. You're the one that they probably should have been with or probably should be with, and they hope that one day will be with. That's what I got. That's your reading. Are they going to reach out and communicate? Fuck no. I doubt it. If you got communication out of everything I've been saying, you need to go to another channel that's just going to end with, they regret it, they're turning around and coming back. Because that's what people want to hear. This is what I would want to hear. This is what soulmates are made of right here. This is the shit. All right? Will they reach? Eventually, maybe. I don't know. But you've got somebody out there, and I need you to appreciate this, energetically at least. You've got somebody out there who you have had such an impression on that they look at their life and are just amazed at how they fucked up. It's mind-blowing. They look at their life, and they hope that one day they could have someone like you. Okay? That's incredible. To have impacted a person on this level is incredible. And you should be getting incredible, if not yet, incredible good energy slap back, what the kids call karma for it. I'll tell you what. This is incredible. But you don't screw it up by hating it. They haven't reached out, so I freaking hate them. Forget it. I'm done with them. You don't get the good karma for that. That's repellent. That's what you need to put out here if you want to hear from this person, right? If you want the sugar-coated readings to be accurate, they regret it, they're turning around and coming back, which if it were that simple in this soulmate cycle, I wouldn't be here, right? There's so much psychology in this soulmate cycle, surface reads are never going to cut it. But if you want those to be true, you need to put out as much gratitude as you can and understand your connection as much as you can. And that's what this reading is all about. It's about teaching you a little bit about the connection and what's going on. You do have to do some lateral thinking. But I think you're more than capable of that. All right? All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.